Right, as I mentioned last night, a provision in the National Defense Authorization bill was removed. It was a result of the hard work of Missouri Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler, who is a member of the House Armed Services Committee, and she joins us now from Capitol Hill. Vicky, welcome back to the program.
Well, thank you, Tony. It's good to be here.
And I know you have to go in just a few minutes to actually speak on the House floor about this measure, but give us the latest on the National Defense Authorization Act and what provisions were removed.
Well, I'm very, very pleased that we were able to remove the provision that would have required all of our daughters and sisters and women to have to start registering for the draft. We'd also got rid of a red flag provision that was very problematic. And there's a lot of good things left in this bill that go after China, that make sure we have the capabilities we need. But this drafting women provision was just unnecessary. We have an all-volunteer force now that is serving our country very, very well. 17% of our military already are women who have stepped up and voluntarily served. And the main reason that they wanted to insert this was so-called equality, to prove that women are equal. And that's just silly. It's ridiculous. I mean, women are equal now, and certainly in the sight of God, and they contribute in every way to American life. So we don't have to start drafting our daughters in order to prove equality. And I'm glad that cooler heads prevailed. We were able to get this out. And now we can just focus on the real concerns, which are Russia and China, Kim Jong-un, and terrorist threats.
Final question for you, Congresswoman Hartzler, before you have to go to the floor to speak on this measure. Is there anything else in the NDAA that you feel is still cause for concern, or have most of the problem areas been addressed?
Most all of them have been addressed. It is very, very positive bill now. I was very, very pleased. I'm chairman of the House Values Action Team. And my team and I scrubbed the earlier version, and we had multiple pages of concerns that we had. We presented those. We've been advocating for those in conference, and we are very pleased that I would say 98% of them are out. Certainly the things that are left are things that we can work with. So this is a very, very good bill at this point. It provides a pay raise for our service members. It pluses up the top line, because, as you know, President Biden was actually cutting our military at a time we're facing unprecedented threats. And so we added another $25 billion so that we can keep on that track of getting a 355-ship Navy. We have additional airplanes, more bullets for our soldiers, everything they need. We've been able to advocate for successfully. So I'm very pleased and very thankful for all the people in this country that weighed in on these very important issues during our negotiations to help us reach this point.
Well, Congresswoman, I want to commend you for a job well done. I know we had many, many conversations about this, and I know you've been working very intently to see these issues addressed, and you did just that. So thanks so much for the work, and thanks so much for joining us. I know you're really on a tight schedule, so thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Tony, and all the work that you have done, and Family Research Council on this issue and many issues. We appreciate you as well.